Big E, I'm sure at home, the WWE Champion, was looking to the eyes of Roman Reigns moments ago. Of course, Big E and Reigns meet a week from Sunday at Survivor Series. But tonight, it's King Woods and Roman Reigns. Oh! And Roman Reigns, can you imagine if he has to bend the knee to Woods? And if he doesn't, he's going to relinquish the championship and be banished from SmackDown forever.
It's almost like he had to up the stakes for himself to get up for this match.
Well, good way to put it. And King Woods now hammering away on Reigns. An opportunity for King Woods to become the undisputed king of SmackDown. But not if Roman Reigns has anything to say about it. 438 days as champion. King Woods using his speed and quickness, drop kick drives Reigns right out of the ring, right out here in front of us. And you look in the eyes of Roman, a bit surprised there at King Woods taking the fight to him.
King Woods on the run of a lifetime right now.
Is there a chance Reigns may have underestimated Woods?
I mean, that's asked every single time Roman Reigns has to face somebody. He rises to the occasion all of the time, but there is always a feeling out process for the GOAT.
And here comes King Woods driving Reigns right into our announce table. And King Woods is taking the fight to the Universal Champion. And you've got to like this aggressiveness out of Woods here tonight.
Manhandling the tribal chief.
Nobody gave Woods a chance. Woods is saying, I belong.
Analytics would say that King Woods has no shot tonight. But King Woods has made a living out of debunking the odds.
And again, the quickness of Woods, and he runs into a right hand, and just like that, the head of the table drops King Woods.
That was a massive right from Roman Reigns.
And you saw the change in expression when Reigns now had the upper hand.
The dude's like 265 pounds of muscle.
And now, King Woods slammed right on our announce table.
King Woods experiencing Roman Reigns. We the ones.
Who will bend the knee on Friday Night SmackDown? Will it be King Woods or the Universal Champion Roman Reigns? Roman Reigns has completely taken control of this match, and this is how Roman Reigns turned it around before the commercial break. First, this big boom uppercut by Reigns, and then I want you to watch the impact of this Uranagi. He delivers to King Woods right on our announce table. And Woods trying to fight back with a headbutt.
And I hate to break it to the fans of your Royal Highness, he's been getting his ass beat all commercial break.
Yeah, but there's fight left in King Woods. And Roman Reigns perhaps telegraphed that one, and Woods made him pay, and a big boot by the Universal Champ.
Or perhaps it was close Sicilian set up by the...
And Woods kicks it too.
You see that? You give one, you set up for the next big move. That's why Roman Reigns is it has been the king.
And what I did see was a bit of frustration in the eyes of Reigns moments ago when Woods was able to kick out, Pat. Not sure if Roman Reigns expected the match to go this long.
I gave you the option.
And Reigns punishing King Woods.
Jeez. Up, up, down, down goes King Woods' jaw.
King Woods, though, exploited out of the corner. A collision with Reigns. King Woods trying to build some sort of momentum and rally, and that will quell the rally. Stop it in its tracks.
The only frustration I think you've seen from Roman Reigns is the fact that you and these people in Virginia will not acknowledge his greatness.
King Woods isn't quite ready to acknowledge Reigns yet either. Still fighting back in the matchup. Nice DDT by Woods. Both men down center of the ring. Can King Woods somehow capitalize? Important moment right here for Woods. Watch the DDT delivered. Tornado DDT by King Woods. Buys himself some time, trying to recuperate, regain his strength, get back into this matchup.
King Woods doesn't want to have to bend the knee. Roman Reigns will never bend the knee in his eyes.
If he loses, he better, because he's going to be stripped of his championship and banned from SmackDown.
Those are stiff penalties.
And Roman Reigns back to his feet, blocked by Woods, and Woods now with a chop. And King Woods, the ultimate underdog in this matchup, fighting back against the Universal Champion Roman Reigns, who's ruled SmackDown for well over 400 days.
A flurry of rights from the King.
Woods lands on his feet. Again, ducks a couple of clotheslines, slides in now. Oh, and this time the right hand caught Reigns. He tried it earlier, didn't work out. Heel kick by King Woods, cover now on Reigns, and a kick out of 2.5.
King Woods can flip the switch and go so fast, it's like he's flying on a G4. What a stud to withstand the beating he has taken tonight and almost get a win here against the most dominant champ of all time.
Get right to the midsection, Reigns is down. King Woods has a window of opportunity here. Can he capitalize? Oh, face first goes Reigns. Again, King Woods gonna shoot the half. Cover now on the champion. Is it enough to put him away? Almost had him! So close!
The air was sucked out of this arena there. Because the unthinkable almost took place.
Everyone's stunned over the fact that Woods had a chance to knock off the champion, but as he goes to the top rope, took a little bit too much time. Roman Reigns made him pay, but look at the fight. Look at the guts out of King Woods.
The end of the show is where Roman Reigns always resides.
Top rope caught by Reigns. Planted! Cover! For the win over Woods. Almost had him.
Roman thought that was it. Bend the knee, King Woods, is what was running through Roman's mind.
Roman Reigns may have Woods exactly where he wants him here.
Sounds like it.
Woods caught him! Sidestep. Shoulder to the post. King Woods now. Roman Reigns is almost fully across the ring. Woods is going up to the top rope. There's no way Woods is going to be able to make this.
Coast to coast.
Running elbow connects for the win. Woods is going to knock off Reigns. Oh, the damn Usos. The damn Usos. Woods is going to win this match. And the Bloodline attacks. Jimmy and Jay attacking King Woods. Reigns will be disqualified. The double team now with the steps.
Eat some stairs, King Woods.
And Woods now right over the announce table.
The Bloodline says there ain't no way a coast-to-coast elbow is going to end Roman Reigns' night.
Well, it should end in Roman Reigns' night. Woods had Roman Reigns defeated before the Usos appeared and dragged Woods.
Before the Bloodline outsmarted. What is this?
Let's go, let me get it. Let me do this. No, I got to redeem myself, dog. We both got it. Me and you, we both got it.
That's King Woods' crown.
That is a bent knee. And are we about to see what I think we're about to see? He who wears the crown is the king. Roman Reigns, crowned king of the WWE. The GOAT, the tribal chief here on Friday night, adds another crown to his resume. We the ones, we the kings, acknowledge the GOAT. That crown looks perfect